There you go. So, talk to us about this battle you've been having in this line, because
Third time, right?
third time in a row?
Yeah, third time.
Third time in a row. You've swapped colours though, haven't you? You've played it...
No.
it's the same
No,
colour,
no,
is it?
third
Okay,
time.
alright. And has it been... What were the other results?
Well, the results have been bad for me, but I won't say the position. The opening has anything to do with the result, because I think I was much better in the game. Yeah, out of the opening.
Okay. Well, take us through the moves. Are we going straight the way there? Are we?
Well, probably.
We had Vichy in earlier, and the couple of points he made was that B3 was really forcing the issue, and he didn't know whether it was a good or a bad thing to do.
But Black's position is anyway very comfortable.
Just fine here.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
There were some suggestions of castles queenside here. We're just going to skip the opening because it was, we've seen a few times.
Yeah,
so.
I thought that here Black is doing great. I mean, for example, G4, Rook E8, and I didn't really see what's the point is.
You got a lot of play on that queen side as well coming up.
Yeah, because this whole G5 doesn't really work.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay,
did you like B3?
I spent a lot of time on B3 because actually I was trying to make things like castles. Actually, I wanted to play G4 instead. I think I wanted to play G4, Bishop B4.
Let's put it on the board.
Okay, so I guess G4, Bishop B4, and I wanted to play F3 now.
Mm-hmm.
And if Rook E8, just I think just Bishop F4 and King F2 next move. And
Well, I thought I could actually capture an E5 and take on G4. Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Takes. F4.
F4, and I thought there was a move that I was considering here.
Actually, I would have played this position had I known you were going to.
No, I wasn't planning. It was just there was an interesting move here. Can't recall. Anyway, yeah.
But, okay, I think even actually here I thought even just takes knight d7, f4, knight c5, and the knight comes to e4, and should be completely fine for black, if not better, probably. But still, there's play. So I don't know. Maybe g4 is a better try, but okay. b3 is very forcing. Okay, anytime you're white, you certainly want to try to press. So I don't know if this is a good move or a bad move.
Yeah.
It sounds as though you were both quite happy with the position out the opening. Is that all right? You were quite happy with it? Yeah. Okay.
Well, I thought I was happy, and
That's
then I wasn't
great,
happy.
because
So
normally
I'm
we get
17.
someone moaning about their position out of the opening, but to have some fighting play and both of you are quite happy with it. It's great.
It was very in the
I
balance.
mean, I could liquidate here, just taking bishop b4, but I felt that my position is better. Yeah.
Right. Playing for more.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
of course. Yeah.
Okay, let's put that up because that's an interesting move. Yes.
Right, yeah.
So bishop b4.
Bishop b4.
The point being, just put it on the board, Hikaru. He takes f6 queen,
Knight
and now
d4,
c5.
and castles, and it probably takes. It's
Just a draw.
there should be a draw. So
I would think so. Okay, but you played this very double-edged, I suppose, position.
I wasn't thinking it's actually double-edged, because I thought that.
You just thought you were better.
Yeah, and I still think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think black is much better here.
Okay.
I mean, because if I'm not happy with knight f6, I can just go for this, and he has to take here because taking f5 is, and well, I mean, black is the one who's playing for a win. I mean, it's clearly.
So if he takes on e5, you go d4.
Rook e8. No, d4
Or
then knight d2.
Yeah,
Knight
yeah.
f4, knight g6.
Okay, all right. So you're getting in that way.
Yeah, just yeah. I thought black is slightly better in here.
Yeah, black should be a little bit better.
Yeah, but I was yeah. I thought that this. I was actually looking at this, but I thought this should be a big advantage for me. But then I couldn't really find mate somewhere here. Because this looks really, and rook e8 or bishop f6, this looks really promising, but white is, I mean, holding on somehow. Because he's controlling the c5 square, and I couldn't really make it work. I mean, surely black cannot be worse at all.
Then.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know, actually I think white might be better here.
Wow. Vishy thought in this... Which
Because I control the squares and I'm going to get the E
Yeah,
file
but
too.
what?
Okay, rook f1. Oh wait, no, king b1, king b1.
King b1 and queen g4 or
So queen takes d5.
rook d8. You're gonna just take
Queen
it.
f3.
Queen f3. No, well, I didn't like that. Yeah, I thought that this is pretty good. And
what about rook takes here, or is that just...
yeah, actually, my plan was to play this, and I thought
You're right.
and I thought this is a good move. But then I saw this. Rook c8. Now rook d4 is not good because of bishop c5. But I thought he's going knight d5, and white has good chances for a draw. Oh, sorry, king b2, and he actually exchanges the knights, and it's not easy.
Sorry, after rook e8 isn't queen c4 just better for white?
No, actually, queen c4 is not a good move because of queen f5.
And it's just
Oh, wow. Let's just slow down because... I'm
not getting
Hold on.
any of this.
There's lots of
Yeah.
checks and
Or king h8. You know, I was thinking that this is not a good idea for you.
Oh, wow.
king b2?
So the threat is bishop a3, guys, just for that bishop on f8 is going to...
King b2, and I thought there was no, maybe I was
Isn't white just better here?
let's see. Yeah, maybe this is wrong. Well, anyway, I thought that this plan is pretty good. I thought that actually, honestly, I thought black has a huge advantage here
Oh, wow.
with the bishop on e3 and d4. But I spent so much time. It was foolish, of course, to spend so much time on this. Here, I mean, I was choosing between queen e7 and queen e8 because this is possible as well, and might as well be a good move. But
What's the difference? Rook e1 again?
uh,
Rook d1?
rook d1 doesn't work for you because I take.
And just rook take. Ah, you protect. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
So
right.
this, but then I, you know,
Then rook f.
yeah, I've started actually looking for moves for my opponent, and this is not a good idea. You know, when you're trying to find exact, precise defense for him, and you spend all your time. But of course, I mean, I should have gone for this. This looks well. White is surviving somehow, but I mean, I'm sure the black is clearly better.
Rook d3?
Maybe here I have to play precisely. I think
Very, very complex. There's a lot of important,
maybe
precise
queen
moves.
f7 and just take on h5.
Yeah, queen f7, knight b5.
a6.
You play the other order, yes. No. Then I take on f7 and go knight d6.
Oh, well, I mean, even if I take that and take on e3 and play it.
Wait, it doesn't work in this one. No, okay, so knight e4 here.
94. Knight h5.
Interesting.
Oh, wow. What happens if you?
Oh, queen
if you
d6.
take?
No, but I take.
What happens if you take?
Because
yeah,
it's made
yeah,
on,
here's
made
a
on
mate.
t.
Oh, it's May. Oh, that's a lovely line. Can you?
Yeah, show
can you
that
us
because-
Yeah,
show.
yeah, that's really nice.
Takes, so there's a pin here, and if
And it
rook
looks
takes-
like this e pawn. Well, what's going to be an e pawn may queen.
So if d takes e3, just to show, if rook takes rook, it looks like
But it's also unclear if white survives here or
Rook
not.
d3? Rook d3.
Rook d3 you've got here. It's funny.
yeah. So if d takes e3, of course we can't go e2 because of checkmate.
Yeah, but well, I should have gone for this. I don't know what was I thinking. I mean, still black is better here. I mean, I have no doubt about it. But I lost the momentum. You know, I spent all my time calculating that, and then I was in time trouble here. I mean, maybe it's already gone.
Okay, yeah,
Maybe.
I think at this point it probably should be a draw. It's just a matter of not doing anything stupid. In fact, actually, the way I think Queen E8 was a mistake. On move 36.
I actually spent all my time on
E2,
this.
So
yes.
you guys feel like this is quite balanced now?
I'm not sure. I'm either drawing or I'm losing here. I'm not really sure. Rookie
Oh,
1,
okay,
Queen
right,
E3 was the big question.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in here. Because I was... and then I didn't find the win. Because I thought...
Because Rook C8.
No, there was a
Ah,
move
no.
for you. And I thought that... that is a good move. Yeah, see, I was making really wrong decisions. Spending time on moves and not playing them. Yeah, this was...
Yeah, this of course.
not a very bright idea, yeah.
I think also but I mean Rook C8, Knight C3, King A1, Queen D2 is winning probably for black. I think.
No, this is actually a draw.
No, Queen D2.
And then you give check.
King H8.
No, wait a second. Wait a second. It was
Maybe I check King H8 and just takes and play A4.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I somehow.
Oh no, actually no. Queen E3. Queen E3, of course.
Yeah.
King H8, Queen E3, Queen D1. King
Yeah,
D2.
this might draw.
Okay, because this is super lightning quick, and so Queen E6 check, King H8. So the idea,
Maybe I can go H7. I don't know.
Same thing. Wait, no, it's not. Queen F5.
Ah, right. So this was some line that I thought that will lead to a draw, and now Queen D1 doesn't help. So
Right,
he's
yeah.
just giving a perpetual.
yeah. So just show that on the board so people can see. So if the Queen comes down, we've got this Queen check back and forward from E8, and
and just a draw.
and it's just a perpetual check. So
So yeah, then I went for this, and well, I mean this is already of course pretty stupid, but I had about 10 seconds here, so I just started doing some moves. I mean it still should be balanced, I think,
Still should be. Should
Yeah.
be fine.
but then well,
Yeah, probably after A3 you have to find something.
yeah.
We were both very low on time, so just making moves to get to.
So I think I've missed my real chance with Queen E7. I mean, practically, because you spend so much time on a move, then you don't play it yet.
that's always frustrating, isn't it? When you spend 30 minutes on a move, and at the last minute you just play something
Yeah,
else.
because this is, I mean, it's very comfortable. And, yeah, black is just pushing.
Yeah, I agree. I think black's definitely better. I don't know if it's winning, but it's difficult to play for white.
Big problems and weaknesses on H5 and F4 as well in
Right,
these angles.
exactly.
Right? Okay, so we got close to the time control. There was a time.
And then I've blundered Queen E5 in the end, and after
Okay,
Queen
Rook C4
E5,
of course is stupid too. Rook D1 just wins. I realized right afterwards. Just Rook C D1 just wins here.
Okay, just put that on the board. Let's
That's
see.
it.
Let's see why that wins. So we're threatening that knight, and we've got no useful. Oh, okay. So
Because
that's.
Rook takes E3, of course.
Oh my. Oh wow. That's pretty simple. Okay.
yeah, I have to.
Okay. So just to illustrate.
Yeah, Queen
Okay. So
G8, Queen E5 and
if we can just illustrate what happens. Let's say you play knight F6 just for
no,
an
Queen
argument.
C6, Knight F6 also. Queen C6, Rook E3.
Queen C6. You can play Rook takes E3, which is a lovely move, exposing the pin on the D file, and once that pawn goes, all of Black's compensation goes. So.
And yeah, I've blundered the pawn, and yeah, I mean I'm not sure what's happening here. Probably I'm already worse, but maybe it's still, I mean, manageable.
Yeah, probably some chances. Maybe Queen E7.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So Rook CD1 was winning there for Hikaru.
So was there a turning point earlier that's got you into some difficulties? Like
Queen E7.
Yeah,
so this Queen E7
this
you
was
feel as though
too-
it's-
I think so. Yeah, Queen. This is probably the most critical point. So I think after Queen E, I mean, I should be a little bit better probably, but E2 was at least a draw, I assume, if not more. So.
Right.
So 36 E2 was the.
Yeah, I feel it's a draw. So, and since throughout the game I was
You
better,
press
I
him, yeah.
had the feeling that I'm obliged to play. But you know, when you change time controls, then you're kind of not used to this time troubles, because and
You want that extra 30 seconds.
Yes, actually, I was starting to
Yeah.
wonder because Levon started playing quickly around move 30, and I had forgotten that there was no increment, so I was wondering why. And then I sort of realized as we got down to about 2 minutes that that's why he was.
Yeah.
Is this
moving
pretty
quicker.
much the only tournament you guys play that there's not an increment anymore?
Well, okay.
Oh,
We played in
Frankenstein.
Bilbao also,
Yeah.
of course.
Okay, so there's still a few with this classical.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So and then after that, just
yeah,
to-
after it's just
it was just
Yeah.
okay. So when he wins this pawn, we don't have to look at it too much more because
no,
it's just
not really.
okay. All right. Well, yeah, it was a very complex game. It was a struggle. A lot of interesting lines there. I'm sure we'll see some more analysis. So, but thank you both for coming in and giving us your thoughts. So thank you very much. Thank you.